Hello, it's Inspirational Light here. This is going to be my review of WWE Great Balls of Crap, as I'm calling it, because it wasn't a pay-per-view that I'd recommend you buying it. So obviously I'll give my review on that and a couple updates if you didn't watch my NBA video yesterday of what I'm doing tonight, streaming, and a few things hopefully I can get off the ground with a few people agreeing to them. But let's get on with this review. Bray Wyatt vs Seth Rollins. It was an okay match. I think the ending was a bit cheap and rubbish, to be honest. I do like Seth Rollins. Obviously, he's one of my favourite wrestlers. AJ Styles is my first, and then Finn and Seth. I do think Bray's a good wrestler as well, but I think he's been wasted. I've said this for months, years now. He's been wasted, and this rivalry was a bit of a nothing rivalry. There wasn't enough investment put into it. It wasn't made really a reason for them to rival, apart from a few bad words between the two. So overall, it was an okay match, but the ending was rubbish. And the only thing that shocked me was Bray Wyatt winning, especially with Seth Rollins being the cover star for 2K18. I was very shocked that they let Bray win, but I'm kind of happy he did, because it makes a change for him to win a big pay-per-view match. But and they were still a nothing match, no meaning to it in my opinion. On to another match that meant nothing to me. Big Cass vs Enzo Amore. Obviously, I prefer Enzo, but let's face it, out of the two, Big Cass is the wrestler and Enzo's the mouthpiece. I think Enzo can put on amazing promos, but Big Cass, let's face it, like I said, he is the wrestler, he is the one who's going to be made the star. If you hear the rumours or read rumours, it's no surprise Vince is hot on Big Cass, making him a star, and he just don't really like Enzo. So again, a bit of a nothing match. It was just to push Big Cass into a singles push, and it's obvious he's going to win. And the 30-man Raw Iron Man Tag Team match, which was probably the best match of the night. Obviously, very backwards and forwards, very good match. Obviously, Sasha and Sheamus kind of cheated a bit and used dirty tactics, but as a tag team, they are growing on me. They're not my favourite tag team, because I didn't like Sheamus much, and Cesaro, he was one of my favourites, and then he got dropped by WWE. But they're starting to grow as me as a tag. Obviously, the Hardys, they're good, but without their delete gimmick, which obviously add in TNA, they're not as popular and they're not as good as they was, in my opinion. But overall, match-wise, it's a very good backwards and forwards match. I'm surprised how many pinfalls got in the match and how many, 3 apiece, so fair play. And it probably was the best match of the night. Am I surprised Cesaro and Sheamus won? No, because they've only just won the belts. And they're not going to let Hardys win the belts back just yet. I reckon Hardys might do, but it'll be a while until they do. And obviously they're in a feud with the Revival now. The Raw Women's Championship match, Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Sorry, I got a sore throat. Again, it was a bit of a nothing match. That's the main concept of this pay-per-view that I find a bit bad and boring, is that most of the matches were kind of nothing matches and rubbish matches to, begin with. But, the Raw Women's Championship, what can I say? It was an okay match, had a few spots in it. Again, it was a bit of a cheap cop-out, Alexa Bliss getting the count out. But it kind of makes sense at the same time, to be honest, because it continues the rivalry. I don't know if Sasha will win the belt, because I know, WWE's very high on this Alexa Bliss, and to be fair, she is a good wrestler, and she's proven why she should be champion. Obviously, you all know Sasha Banks is one of my favourites, and I want her to be champion, but I don't think it'll be anytime soon. And even though it was a cheap cop-out win, it still kind of continues the rivalry, so I suppose it was the right way to go. But overall, okay match, especially for a women's match for Sasha Banks, I've seen way better. And Alexa Bliss put better on. Miz versus Dean Ambrose, and it's obvious that Bliss was going to win. Come on. She's probably the only wrestler who gets good airtime and good matches nowadays. The Miz versus Dean Ambrose. Again, it was obvious Dean was going to lose, because the Miz obviously had his entourage. It's obvious he was going to get involved along with Maurice. It was a bit of a boring match. It was okay. You know, it's pretty obvious Miz was going to go for Dean's legs, because he does that quite a lot, and a lot of recent matches he's done that quite a bit. And it's obvious, like I said, the entourage were going to get involved in that. He was going to keep the belt, because as much as I don't like the Miz and I don't like him, my little brother loves him. You know, as a fan. But I personally, as a fan, don't like the Miz. I think he's boring, he's too over the top, and, you know, he's trying to do someone's moves who done them way better, because Daniel Bryan's a way better wrestler, but hey, hell. But it was obvious he was going to win, and don't go wrong, like I said, I love Dean Ambrose as a wrestler, but Miz does make the belt better and hold it with more prestige. Dean kind of did nothing with it. But I don't know who Miz is going to go after now, to be honest, because there's not really many people for him to fight for the Intercontinental. So yeah. The ambulance match. Again, and it's obvious, like I said, Miz was going to win. The ambulance match. Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. I am not surprised Braun Strowman won, because Roman Reigns won the last pay-per-view match they had, so it was obvious Braun was going to win this one to make them look both powerful, because they both want them to be top stars. For a match that was very hyped, I have to say it was absolutely rubbish. There was nothing exciting about it. The ending was rubbish, with Roman missing the spear into the ambulance. There wasn't really much destruction or chaos. And like I said, for a match that was hyped, it was rubbish. The only decent bit was the end bit when Braun got taken out by Roman when he reversed the ambulance into a truck or something. But for, you know, hardcore fans like me, that was awesome, but you would have thought for a PG kids program, which is basically what it is, obviously adults love it as well, but we prefer the blood and gore, you wouldn't think they'd show that, but like I said, it was a bit of a rubbish match anyway, to be fair. So, apart from that one spot, it's rubbish, and I didn't really care who won either, because I don't like either wrestlers. Heath Slater versus Kurt Hawkins. All I'm going to say is filler match. It was a filler match that no one cared about. And on to the last match. The match I was looking forward to was Simone Joe versus Brock Lesnar. Obviously, I like Brock Lesnar as a wrestler. I like Simone Joe. He's one of my favourites. The last couple months he's been on fire. But it was obvious he wasn't going to win the belt, because let's face it, Brock's going to keep that belt until Roman wins it off him, which is rumoured to be at SummerSlam now. So Brock's never going to lose that belt until Roman gets it. So it was obvious Brock was going to win. It was an okay match. Again, for all the hype, it wasn't much of a match. You know, 5-6 minutes, I think it was, 10 minutes. Simone had his little bit at the beginning, and that was it really. He tried to, you know, get the rear clutch, naked choke, whatever you call it, but he couldn't, and then one finisher and he was down. So again, for all the hype, it was rubbish, and it was obvious he was going to win. So overall, this pay-per-view, like I said, I wouldn't buy it, I wouldn't waste your money getting it unless you got a network. That's the only reason I watched the pay-per-views, because I got a network. Half of them I wouldn't pay for. But it was the main, like I said, problem was it for me was it was obvious the winners, most of them, and the whole the hype for the matches was nothing, because the hype they put for the matches and then led to matches that was just rubbish. So yeah. But that was my review of WWE Great Balls of Fire. Like I said, I'll see you tonight in the Watchdog stream session, which will be about an hour and a half maybe. And then, like I said, I'm going to be dropping my rap very soon. I've finished it. I just need to find the music. Going to be dropping another in Justice 2 video tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully, if my wife and mate G-Man agrees to it, we'll be doing a bit of a weekend piss up blog, but at Portsmouth when we watch Route Aura. Hopefully me and G-Man will be doing the Tin Challenge and Innuendo Bingo. So hopefully those last two, the challenges and the weekend piss up, they're not definites, but hopefully with a bit of persuasion I can get them done. The rap definitely is coming, obviously, and I'll definitely be streaming tonight and tomorrow, hopefully. And sorry, I'm watching Daredevil. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you, like I said, in tonight's video for Watch Dogs 2. And that's it. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2. And I do apologise I'm not doing Crash Bandicoot anymore. It's just like I said on my NBA video, Crash Bandicoot's a game that will take a lot of effort, a lot of time, and there's plenty of popular YouTubers that are doing it, like Den Cops and the Rad Pop, and you know MK Ice and Fire. I think he's doing it as well. There's a lot of popular YouTubers that are doing it. So, as well as the fact that I work quite a bit and go out quite a lot now, it's going to be very hard to fit it in with 4 other streams as well. So, I won't do Crash Bandicoot, unfortunately. But, you know, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys on that, but hey ho. I'm more into NBA and Watch Dogs, and like I said, it'll take a lot of effort to do Crash Bandicoot. And that's it then. So I'll see you tonight in the Watch Dogs 2 streaming sesh. Inspirational way out.